What is happening, everybody? And it is about that time again. I thought this would be something cool. A lot of you are probably not expecting me to do something like this so soon, but guess what? I am going to be doing how strong is the one below all possessed Hulk, or some would say Immortal Hulk amps with the one below all's power. Some could say Cosmo Hulk from famous YouTubers that's used that name instead, but some can say World Breaker amp, the one below all Hulk, whatever you want to call it. There's one thing I do want to say right off the bat though. I am well aware that this is a possible future, and this future will more than likely not happen, because when do alternate dark futures like this ever actually happen in Marvel? Let's be real. I mean, literally no possible future ever happened. Just look at the King Thanos arc and a whole bunch of other arcs. The futures don't come true. But one thing that is certain, it does prove how strong a character can possibly be, and it does show their potential. The power levels in canon, even if the future doesn't come true, but how strong is he? He doesn't have many flashy feats. I mean, heck, we haven't even seen him like really fight anybody. They said he beat a lot of people, but we haven't actually seen him fight anybody. So in this apparent alternate possible future, the Immortal Hulk got so strong when he was possessed by the one below all. So yeah, he was massively amped. So this isn't his base levels or whatever. And heck, the Hulk wasn't even really conscious when he did this, but still. He was able to supposedly kill Franklin Richards and kill Galactus. You're probably like, what the heck? How the heck did he kill Franklin Richards and Galactus? Like I said, it's off screen, but evidently the one below all is just that powerful. And to really get an idea of how strong this version of Hulk, even if some would say this is still not Hulk, is, you got to get an idea of how strong the one below all is first. As you can see, it is stated here, he killed Franklin Richards 2 billion years ago, the same way he killed Galactus. It's also worth noting that Immortal Hulk outlived literally everybody to the end of the universe, literally. In one of the recent comics, Mephisto actually gave his opinion about the one below all's power. Hell Lords. If you don't know, you might want to check out my Hell Lord videos I have on my page. So far I've done characters like Hela and Mephisto, so make sure you check those out on my page. Have fun looking at those. But Mephisto is a Skyfather level being and one of the mightiest Hell Lords, and he shared his opinion about the one below all. The Hulk and Mephisto actually had an interaction recently. The moment you have all been waiting for. The devil in him is far stronger than I am, but I can return him to Earth. Mephisto is saying this about the one below all. Al Ewing, aka the writer of the Immortal Hulk saga and the writer of this new possible future Hulk, said this about the one below all. He said, I think, yeah, it only works if the one below all is the one above all is direct opposite or the other side of the coin. The one below all does seem more willing to get involved with things. He said, is the one below all as powerful as the one above all? One for the theologians, maybe. Interesting chart. What? Whatever this means. So evidently the one below all is the ultimate Hell Lord. Not to mention we have confirmation that in a possible future, the one below all possessed Hulk was actually able to kill Galactus and Franklin Richards. Now, I know most of you probably know how strong Galactus and Franklin Richards are, but if you don't, let me go over some feats of those two ridiculous, powerful people right fast. I think this is all I really need to show. Franklin Richards, even as a kid, can create pocket universes and universes as a kid. Do I even need to show you anything else he can do after showing you this? And the one below all possessed Hulk was able to kill this same being in a possible future. What? You know those overpowered celestials, universal beings? Franklin Richards has one shot destroyed an actual celestial, bruh. If we assume the one below all possessed Hulk killed a Galactus like fully fed, that's absurd. Let me give you a quick rundown on what Galactus can do for those that are ignorant of him. Galactus has the power enough to threaten the universe. Yeah. When he had a conflict with Tyrant, they could destroy entire galaxies with an S. And the one below all possessed Hulk was able to kill both of these same beings. Not only that, look how massive he is too. He just looks like a freaking celestial. That being said, how strong is the actual Immortal Hulk in this state? Like this one below all possessed Hulk? I would want to go as far as saying he's equivalent to the one below above all, but that seems like a kind of an exaggeration. The one above all shouldn't be rivaled by anybody, but they have similarities. Not even Ewing straight up answered the question directly when they asked him this on Twitter. Of course he can destroy planets. Even Hulk before this amp could do this. Well, let's look at the tail of the tape. Well, Mephisto. I've done a video on him, by the way, in case you want to check that out. Be sure to check this video out so you can get an understanding on why Mephisto saying that the one below all is above him is impressive. Mephisto has some absurd feats, so make sure you give that a look if you're not sure. Mephisto, a being that threatened Galactus inside of his realm, the same being that was able to wipe out galaxies in a fist fight with Tyrant, the same being that was able to fight the In-Betweener, the same being that was able to kill multiple Celestials, Galactus, that same Galactus. Okay, Not only that, Franklin Richards, a being that can create universes. Like, is there anything else I need to say? Like, he literally can create universes. He can blast away universes. He can kill celestials as an adult. He creates universes as playthings. And the one below all possessed Hulk was able to kill him too. So, yeah, the one below all possessed Hulk, I would say, at the very least, he has to be on the levels of not multi-eternity, but the normal eternity, infinity, oblivion-ish level, since he's the ultimate Hell Lord, basically. This is basically the one below all incarnate, basically. So that's why I say his power would be like, I don't even know if anybody, no abstract by themselves could beat him in this state. Like, this is one of those Rune King Thor type power-ups. If this ever gets expounded upon in the future, I'd like to see. But next time it needs to be the Hulk being fully conscious, because the Hulk wasn't conscious in this state, but it was just his body, and the one below all used it, and he needed his body to get into outside of the green door and things like that. So that's another reason why I think the one below all has limitations and should not be compared to the one above all. But that doesn't mean he still isn't ridiculous. I mean, he's still the ultimate Hell Lord, above Mephisto, above Galactus, above Franklin Richards. That's still absurd in those rights alone. I would say it's a good possibility he might even be above Rune King Thor. Rune King Thor is one of the most overpowered power-ups, along with Chaos King Hercules. I mean, pretty much every hero powerhouse has had absurd power-ups that was temporary. So this is Hulk's temporary, or the one below all's temporary-ish power-up for the moment, because it's a possible future. But yeah, unless we see this again in the future. But what do you guys think? Did you guys know he was this strong? Pretty sure you did if you read the issue. Just I pretty much reiterated things that pretty much everybody already know. Just for those that didn't know how strong Franklin Richard was, I let you know why this is impressive. Let you know why it's impressive killing Galactus too, on top of that. But I will be doing vids on both of those guys in the future anyway in the How Strong series. So stay tuned for How Strong is Galactus and How Strong is Franklin Richards. But did you know this so-called Cosmic Hulk, or so-called one below all possessed Hulk, was this strong? Make sure you post some comments down below and let me know what you all think and your thoughts. I am interested to hear what you got to say. And I'll see you guys next time. More videos in the How Strong series coming up. And make sure you guys give a look at those playlists so you guys won't get bored. I have a lot of videos like this, by the way, for those that are new to the channel. And if you are new, welcome to the channel and welcome to the fam. I am ready to see you in the comment section, so do not be shy.